We're going to be talking about groups. So to access the groups and to put students in groups, you're going to click on people from within that individual course. And then on the top, you'll be able to see the group set. So you can set groups for specific units, for specific assignments. When you assign assignment on Canvas and it's a group assignment and you check that box, this is how you'll determine what students are in each group. So if you want to create a new group, you just click plus group set. Then you give it a name. You can either click allow self sign up or not. If you click that, then it'll allow students to select and put themselves in groups. If you also select that, you can also require group members to be in the same section. Or you can create the groups manually, or you can split students into equal groups. So if you click group structure, I'll create the groups manually, then you can individually put the students into groups. Or if you click split students into this many equal groups, it'll automatically assign students to groups for you. Okay, so for example, in the Tuesdays with Maury groups, I named second hour group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can click on the setting button. You can message all unassigned students. You can also click on randomly assigned students. So if you want to create the groups first, then you can click on randomly assigned students. You can click edit, which will allow you to edit the name, allow self-sign-up, and also do leaders. So you can set automatically assign a student group leader. You can set the group leader yourself. You can set the first student to join as the group leader or set a random one, or you can select the group leader yourself. You can also limit the groups to a specific number, so that way if students are signing up, that you can make sure that there's no more than a certain amount of students per group. To add a student into a group, all you have to do is drag their name into that group, and it'll automatically grade them in there. Because I've already put these students into groups by adding them, you can either click new group set, which will change the groups entirely, or just change groups, and then it'll add that student to that group. You can also click new group. So if I wanted to add a new group within that selection of groups, you just put the name and limit it to that many numbers. Then for each group, you can click view group homepage, edit, or delete. Edit just allows you to change the group name and limit those group members. If you click the drop down box for each one, you can see the students that are in that group. And you can move that student back to unassigned or to a different group as well. You can also click on the settings button and click move to, and then move them to a different group or set as the leader of that group. If you click on visit group homepage, it'll tell you any recent messages that they have. You can also send a message to that whole group by making an announcement for that group. And you can also see the calendar for that group specifically. So you can just add a new announcement to that group. You can also add discussions and files and pages specifically for that group as well. So if you wanted to give that group a resource, you can add a page into it. You can add a discussion specifically in that group. You can look at the conferences for that group, so you can schedule a conference with that group. And you can also add the specific collaborations for that group. So if you wanted to give them a Google Doc to work on within that group, this is where you would do it from.